Hello and welcome to day, what is it, like 15, I think? Something like that, for my year of gratitude, where every single day for a year I am making it a point to thank somebody in my life for just making it a little bit better or a lot better, just depends. So for today, I'm going to talk a little bit about how to deal with cold sores, because that's something that I've had since literally my entire life. Like, I know for sure I was getting them in kindergarten. I would have gotten them when somebody kissed me as a baby. So we'll just talk a little bit about how to deal with them, because I've gone through periods where I get them terribly. Quick catch up though. Last night, I'm so tired because my daughter had to go to the ER again. Apparently she was having terrible chest pains and then was just sitting there like non-responsive almost. I mean, she was awake but just not really with it. Just really scary stuff to see your kid just sitting there like, and I'm calling her name and she's like, yeah, like trying to come out of a trance or something. It's pretty scary. So and then she would come to and just be like grabbing her chest. So ER we went, and the doctor there said that he thinks it was one of her 2 new medicines, which sucks because I didn't want to start 2 medicines at the same time for exactly this reason. But we have another medicine we're supposed to be trying after these, and so they act on 2 totally different systems, so I thought we could still see whether or not it was helping, not realizing that they both have this one potential side effect of extreme chest pain. Screw up on my part. Lesson learned: next time, make sure to check the side effects in addition to what the medicines are supposed to be treating. So, yeah, just made for a long night, or short, depending on short on sleep, how you want to look at it. But I want to show you this little delight. My sister had sent me this. Look at this, how cute this is, because she knows that we have chickens now to collect the chicken eggs. And it's such a small thing, but it just absolutely delights me every single time I put it on to go collect eggs. So thanks again, sis. It was such a joy. It's the little things. I put on my apron and it just makes me smile every single time. I know it's silly, but find joy where you can. That's my motto for the year. So anyway, talking a little bit about cold sores. So I've been getting cold sores. I still have one. I've been getting cold sores my whole life, and they suck. Like, it's to the point where I know that my family laughs at me, but I do not kiss my children. I have never kissed them on the mouth their entire life. I do not allow anybody else to kiss them on the mouth. And I'm from a really affectionate family where everybody kissed kids on the mouth. Like, I grew up kissing my parents on the mouth. So I don't allow that for my kids. One of my kids still ended up with cold sores because when they were small, they would go around and sneak our drinks, because my husband drinks a lot of pop, and she would go and drink his pop, and then would try to drink my drink. And so she had a brief outbreak of cold sores when she was younger, and I think that's what it was from. And she drank when I had an outbreak one time. But I mean, I've been so careful, like, even when they were babies, if, they're flailing around and they hit me in the mouth when I had one coming on, I'd go and wash their hands right away. Like, I'm crazy about cross-contamination with cold sores. And so I've managed to not spread it to most people, but the sad part is I really don't get to kiss anybody. Like, I don't even really kiss my husband that much because I don't want to give it to him. So it sucks, but it is a virus that is spread through saliva and contact with the sore. So when you're infected, like, all of it just becomes infected. So my treatment that works the best for cold sores I found over the years is, well, the absolute best, if you want to go the medical route, is an antiviral like acyclovir. At one time when I was in college and I was doing research in a lab, one of my the doctor I worked under, she was our primary investigator. She actually wrote me a prescription for acyclovir, and I took it for a while, and it worked spectacularly. But that does mean being on a daily antiviral, which I don't love medicine. So other things that you can do is make sure your immune system's really strong. So anything that is supporting your immune system, and that's something I guess I could talk about in another one, just like general immune support things. But I mean, I think we've all heard with COVID things like zinc and vitamin C, and I'll do a whole video on just that. Then additionally, when you're actually getting an outbreak coming on, though, one thing that has always really helped for me is to take mega doses of L-lysine, and I'll put a link below for that. So L-lysine is pretty sure it's an amino acid. Don't quote me on that. Something with it helps stop viral replication. And so it'll help your cold sore not get so big. And then the thing that I would always do when I was a kid is to put ice on it. And I would just take ice and put it in like a little sandwich baggie and hold it on that, because it gets really warm. And so if you can keep it cold, that also helps stop the viral replication. Then additionally, I've tried the things like Abreva and the over-the-counter stuff, and I know they say it helps, but I swear what it does is it helps it slow down so it doesn't get as big. But then to me, it seems like the healing takes 5 times as long. Like something that would be gone in a week will take 2 to 3 weeks. Okay, that's not 5 times, but it's still a lot longer than it would if I had just let it play out on its own. So I've tried those. I personally don't love the over-the-counter stuff that they apply. It hasn't helped me. So, you know, your results, of course, may vary. This is something to discuss with your doctor, but I did not care for the Abreva and that stuff. Now, once it's actually happened, one of the things that really helps is keeping it wet, which I'm sure you notice in my videos. I've had it of licking it a lot, which is kind of gross. I'm not going to say it's not, but it does help it heal quicker. And it helps it be less painful. I don't know why. So the L-lysine, when you feel it coming on, and actually there's some research that I found before talking about if you're deficient in L-lysine, that could cause it anyway. So maybe just, you know, taking it once a week or something just to kind of keep your levels up might help. I don't know. Worth a try. But taking a mega dose of L-lysine while it's going on, and then ongoing, you know, while it's still breaking out, putting some ice on it, keeping it moist. I do like that the Carmex, it's just it kind of tingles when you put it on. It's a like a lip gloss sort of thing that you can get at the store. I find that helps just kind of keep it moist and healed, because you don't want it getting like infected. I've had them so bad that they have gone like down onto my chin and stuff. I have my lips here have scars from them. Like I've gotten them really bad. So these are the things I found over the year helps the most. But the biggest thing is when my immune system's strong, and I just don't even get any at all. So I will do a video sometime in the future about how to support your immune system so things like this don't happen. I'm working on researching the best ways to do that right now anyway. I mean, I already learned a little bit with COVID, but since my body's fighting the Lyme right now, I'm trying to provide as much support as I can. So we'll do a video on that as well. My gratitude for the day. I have a dear friend that I hadn't talked to in a while, and he wrote me for my birthday, and we kind of caught up a little bit, but I'm going to just write him a letter and just thank him. We have been friends since elementary, and he's just a really great guy. So I'm just going to tell him thank you for being awesome, and I appreciate it. So that is it for today, and I'm probably going to take a nap because I'm really tired from the ER visit. And just keep an eye on my daughter. She's still having some chest pains today. Hopefully it is just a medication thing. It's definitely been an adventure. So until tomorrow, everybody, choose joy. Bye.